Good afternoon, class. Thank you. You can sit down. All right, then hopefully today we'll look at universal set after we have done the homework that you were given in the last lesson. What I want you to do is, if you answer a question, you have to come up here and explain it. Do the question on the board. Is that all right? Yes, you will always agree with me. So, anybody wants to do number 4 from the homework? Phone relay number 5. Anyone for number 5? Rita. The mic is here. Rita, write a little bit big. Not a little bit, a lot bigger than that. You have to explain it first. Why is it wrong?
Question 4 reads, if A is equal to the set 1, 3, B is equal to the set 1, 3, 5, 7, and C equals the set 1, 3, 5, is the statement A is the subset of B, which is the subset of C, correct? If not, write down the correct statement. The statement is wrong because A is the subset of B, but B cannot be the subset of C because C has 1, 3, 5 and does not have 7 in it. So that is why the statement is wrong. And the correct statement is A is the subset of C, which is the subset of B.
Well done. It's correct. Instead of putting, because C is a subset of B, A is also a subset of B. So it's correct. You cannot turn it because then what about the null set? How many sets are there altogether? No, it's not. So it's A, B, C, D. Last one, 2 is not a proper subset. There. Only the proper subsets.
Question 5 reads, write down all the proper sets of A, B, C, and D. There's 14 sets A, B by itself, C, D, AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, ABD, ACD, BCD, CD, and ABC.
Was the mic on? Yeah. Okay. The question says you have to list all the proper subsets of A, B, C, D. If you put the null set and the set A, B, C, D, they are subsets, but they are not proper subsets. So that's the difference. So the null set and the last set are not proper subsets. They are subsets, but not proper subsets. So The number of subsets, proper subsets here will be 14. Okay? Number 6. Solomon, you come and do number 6. A. Andrew, B. C. Chutaili. D. Natasha. E. Dan. F. Lester. Where's Lester? Huh? Oh, sorry. A, B, C, and D. Right, big. Okay, just write one Roman numeral 1 to indicate the first one. Subset of A, okay. That's number 1. Number 2, Andrew. His writing too is very small. Okay, Solomon explain why G is a subset of A.
Okay, question 6 says, below given 8 sets, connect appropriate sets by a symbol. Okay, G is a subset of A because 2, 4, 6, and 8 are natural numbers between 1 and 24.
Okay, good. Andrew?
H is a subset of B because knife, fork, and spoons are cutleries.
Okay, good. You can go and sit down. Next one, number 3 and number 4.
E is a subset of C because E contains boot and shoe, which will come under footwear.
Okay, good.
F is a subset of D because A, E, I, O, U is part of the alphabet.
All right, thank you. The next question, question 7. Any volunteers for question 7? It says A is all the sports. List a subset of A containing 3 sports played with a ball. B, a subset of A containing 3 sports generally played by girls. And C, 4 sports not played with a ball. Maybe this one we can do it orally. Who wants to do A? Any answers for A? Jake, since you're a basketball player. One of the best.
Basketball, rugby, and soccer.
Basketball, rugby, and soccer, correct. What else can you have? Volleyball, tennis, netball. Do you play hockey with a ball? Is that, oh, okay. I thought that little ball had a different name. Anyway, Letter B. Lester. A subset of A containing 3 sports generally played by girls. Okay, Lester.
Netball, beach volleyball,
Netball,
volleyball,
volleyball, and
gymnastics,
mud wrestling. Ah. I never want to watch mud wrestling. You watched it or you like watching it? Okay, see, 4 sports not played with a ball. Kiapin.
High jump,
High jump,
swimming,
swimming,
boxing,
boxing. One more,
horse race,
horse race. So long as you don't mean betting. All right, number 8. If A is a set of numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, say which of the following statements are correct. All right, 2 is an element of A. Tamaku. Is A correct? If it is not correct, then, or if it is correct, say why.
Two is a member of A.
Okay, why?
Because it's in the set.
It's in the set. Miriam, letter B.
The statement is incorrect because 8 is a member of the set.
Good. C, Peter.
7 is an element of A is incorrect because 7 is not in the set A.
7 is not in the set, so that's correct. Did you say correct or incorrect? 7 is not a member of A. Huh? Oh, you mean on your worksheet it says it's a member of. Okay, the one on the screen is not in, is correct because 7 is not a member or is not in the set. Okay, D, Kila.
D is correct because 6 and 8 is a subset of set A.
Good, 6 and 8 are subsets of set A. Gabriel Narara, letter E.
It's incorrect because 3 is not in the set.
All right, the statement is incorrect because 3 is not in the set A. F, Mr. Chakumai. Says 26A contains A.
The statement is incorrect because A contains 8 and 10 too, so.
Good. It should be the other way around. It should, the symbol should be the other way around. It should be 268 is a subset of A. So Letter F, the statement is incorrect. Mr. Norambu, letter G.
The statement is incorrect. Because the A cannot contain by set 46.
Did you say the statement is correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Incorrect?
Yes.
Why is it incorrect?
Sorry, the statement is correct because the
Huh? Okay, the one on your worksheet should be what? A is contains 4 and 6. Okay, is this one correct? A contains the set 4, 6. The one that you've got, is it correct? Yes. The one on the screen says A is a subset of 4, the set 4 and 6. Is this one correct? No. It should be this one. Or it should read 4 and 6 is a subset of A. Okay, so the one in your exercise book is correct. Sorry, in your worksheet is correct. The one on the screen, the statement is wrong. All right, letter H, Siegfried. Is A, or does A contain 3 and 8? Sorry, is that what it says? Okay, A contains the set 3 and 8.
No.
Is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong, why?
Because 3 is not a member of A.
3 is not a member of the set. 3 is not in the set. Okay? You all agree? Right, next question. Question 10. A set has 5 members. How many subsets can be formed from it? 32 subsets can be formed from it. That's 2 to the power of 5. Number 10, if P is the set 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, how many subsets can be formed from P? It will be 2 to the power of 8, which is 256. All right then, we'll look at what universal set is. It says frequently we use sets which are subsets of much larger sets. For instance, if we are asked to form sets from a class in a school like 11P, and then we say of those who like playing hockey, of those who wear spectacles, anyone in the class wear spectacles? Of those who cycle to school. I haven't seen anyone cycling to school, so that one is a null set. Okay, each of these sets are subsets of the set class. For instance, 11P. So the class in this case is called the universal set. Or you could probably think of it as a school. In a school there are different classes, and all those classes are subsets of the school. And then you can get smaller. In a class there are different human beings in the class who do different things and who have different attitudes. You can even specify those. So I think you understand what a universal set is. All right? The universal set is represented by the symbol. Okay, that symbol, which is actually an abbreviation for ensemble, which is the French word for set. Okay, I actually did not find the correct one from I had to find one symbol from the computer to put. So the actual correct one is at least slightly different from that one. It's not like a letter E like that. No, it's supposed to be something like this. It goes down a bit. I'm not very good at drawing it. But if you look at the notes in your textbook, all right, the symbol is not necessarily like the one that I've got on the screen. It's a little bit like this, and then it comes down like this. Okay, so just make sure you write it down properly when you are doing the exercise. Okay, because this one could probably represent a letter E in some of the handwriting. Okay, so it's an abbreviation for ensemble, and it's a French word for set. So if the universal set is the set of natural numbers, so every time you are going to see that symbol, it will mean universal set. So if the universal set is a set of natural numbers, then if A is a set of even numbers and B is a set of odd numbers, then A is a subset of the universal set, and B is also a subset of the universal set. Very simple. Okay, you are going to do exercise 2 quickly. There are 4 questions. See if you can do 1 and 2 before the bell goes. is asking for. The subsets of the universal set. I don't know what B is asking for. I probably missed out something. Give the subsets. Yeah, that's the one I'm saying. I don't know what B is asking for. I must have missed something. So we'll skip B. I could be asking for all the letters, but then that doesn't, not common sense here. Probably that's what it's asking. I'm not sure what it's asking for. Maybe it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. Yeah, because the whole, all of the letters is a subset of the universal set. So it's probably asking for, yeah. I left the book I used in the house. Good on you. Yeah. This means A contains 4 and 6, which is correct, because 4 and 6 are in A. That's a subset. It's also correct. A contains 4 and 6, and 4 and 6 is a subset of A. Which one? No. If you put 4 and 6 there, then it will have to be 4 and 6 is a subset of A. If you put A on that side, then you are saying A contains 4 and 6. So this one means contains. The other way means it's a subset. Like this one says A is a subset of 3. Just so that I'm sure. Okay, this way means subset of, yeah. So you are not saying A is a subset of 3 and 8. It should be, because 3 and 8 are. This one means contains. This one means a subset of. So A is not a subset of 3 and 8. First, because 3 is, so this one is false, this one is true. A contains the set 4 and 6. Or we could say 4 and 6 is a subset, change it, of A. Clear? Yep. Okay, for number 1, the universal set is the letters of the alphabet. give the subsets of A. The subsets will be, A of vowels will be A, I, O, A, E, I, O, U. And of letters, I think this one is asking for all the letters in the alphabet. So it's from A to Z. And then of consonants, it's the other letters except the vowels. So all the letters except A, E, I, O, and U. And number 2, the universal set is all polygons. Write down the subsets of polygons with less than 9 sets. So you should have a triangle, a quadrilateral. Write down the subsets of polygons with less than 9 sides. And you're supposed to write them in different sets. That actually takes a long time than you think. Okay. The first set should be all the triangles, because it says write down the subsets of polygons with less than 9 sides. So you should have, for triangles, you should have an equilateral triangle, a scalene triangle. Yeah, is that what it says? Right? Yeah, write down the subsets of polygons with less than 9 sides. Subsets means more than one subset. So you're not just going to come up with one subset and say triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon. It says subsets, which means different sets. So the first one will be all the triangles. Okay, so in this set, you're supposed to have equilateral triangle, scalene, right angle triangle, isosceles triangle, because triangles are polygons, aren't they? They're polygons with 3 sides. In the second, that's set number 1. Let's call it A. Set number 2, you're supposed to have all the quadrilaterals, which is a square, a rhombus, a kite, a trapezium. That's what the question is asking. Write down the subsets of polygons. It doesn't say write down the subset of polygons with less than 9 sides. See the difference? Okay, so this is quadrilaterals. And then next one will be pentagons. Next one, hexagon, heptagon, and octagon. What is a 9-sided figure? Nonagon. And I don't know the names of those different figures. Okay, for homework, you will do question 3 and no, question 3 only. Maybe there's a question 4, no question 4. Okay, the keyword to the pilot teacher is universal. Please stand. Good afternoon, class. Thank you, you can go.
I am sailing home again, across the sea. I am sailing,